Hi children, welcome back to social science class. Last class we learned which are the different techniques used by Paleolithic people or the early humans for making tools. Today we will study about the discovery of fire. Today's our first topic is about the discovery of fire. Okay, so the discovery of fire, it is the greatest discovery of man. Actually, the discovery of fire is the greatest discovery of man. How this fire is discovered by the early humans? When the two flints were rubbed together by accident, as a result, spark fell on the dry leaves nearby, causing a fire. Okay, so what happened, children? Two flints were rubbed together by accident. As a result, spark fell on the dry leaves nearby, causing a fire. Okay, now after that what happened? Over time, the early human learned how to control and use fire for their own benefit. In that way, the early human discovered fire. Okay, so children, ma'am told you early human discovered fire. From where we are getting information, or how the historians and archaeologists got information about early human discovered fire? From Kurnool cave or Kurnool cave in Andhra Pradesh, the traces of ashes discovered by the archaeologist. From these ashes suggest that the early human used fire. Okay, so it is the evidence archaeologists got, the traces of ashes excavated by the archaeologist from the Kurnool cave of Andhra Pradesh. From this they concluded that the early humans, they used fire. Without fire, how these ashes will get? Okay, so they concluded that the early humans used fire. Okay, now I told how they made fire and from where the historians got this evidence. Anyway children, now we are going to study early humans or the Paleolithic people. What are the purpose or why they used, which are the different uses or why they used fire. Okay, so children, they used fire as a source of light. As a source of light they used. So what are the uses of fire, or what are the uses the early human used or what are the purpose the early human used fire, uses of fire? Okay, so first one I told, they used fire as a source of light. As a source of light. Then they used fire for cooking purpose. They used fire to cook food. Okay, to scare away from animals. To scare away from animals. To scare away from animals. And one more reason we can tell, to make themselves warm their body. To make themselves warm their body. That is another purpose why they used fire. Keep themselves warm. These are the purpose why the Paleolithic people or the early humans used fire. Okay, so I think children you got. Now we learned about the Paleolithic age. Okay, so we already studied what is Stone Age and how Stone Age is divided. Ma'am told you Stone Age is divided into three: Paleolithic period, Mesolithic period and Neolithic period. Okay, so already we learned about the Paleolithic age. Now we are going to study about the Mesolithic age. Mesolithic age is also known as Middle Stone Age. So it is also known as Middle Stone Age. Paleolithic period also known as Old Stone Age. Mesolithic period also known as Middle Stone Age. And I told you Paleolithic period started from 6 lakh BCE to 10,000 BCE. Mesolithic period started from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. 8,000 BCE. 10,000 to 8000 BCE. In Mesolithic period, what happened? climate changed. Okay, climate became more warm and rainy. Climate became warm and rainy. So that is the one change happened in the Mesolithic period. This causes the appearance of a new variety of flora and fauna. Flora means plant and fauna means animal. Okay, so what happened? The climate became warm and rainy. This led to the appearance of new variety of flora and fauna. So this period already I told you, Mesolithic age starting from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. In between Paleolithic period and Neolithic period, that is known as Mesolithic period or Middle Stone Age. Okay, during this period, which types of tool is used? Paleolithic period, I told you, people mainly used hard stone or quartzite for making their tools. In Mesolithic age, they mainly used microliths or small tools. So Mesolithic period, which type of tools used? Microliths. Okay, microlithic tools. Microliths or small. Micro means small type of tools used during this period. Tools were sharp and pointed and comprised blades and scrapers, arrowheads, spearheads, etc. So tools were sharp and pointed during this time. Tools were sharp and pointed and which were tied with a piece of bone or wood. And many of the places, many of the sites were excavated by the archaeologists and they got many evidences of microlithic tools. For example, Rajasthan, southern Uttar Pradesh, Chota Nagpur Plateau in Jharkhand, near the river Krishna, these type of tools were excavated by the archaeologists. And they mainly lived, Paleolithic people, we already studied, they were hunter-gatherers. They moved from one place to another place. In the same way, the Mesolithic people, they lived on hunting, fishing, food gathering. Hunting, fishing and food gathering. Later they started domesticating animal. Later they started domestication of animal. And dog is the first domesticated animal. And they domesticated different types of animals such as dog, sheep, goat, cattle, etc. Okay, these are the main points about the Mesolithic age. So Mesolithic period, from Paleolithic age, what changes happened to Mesolithic age, you must know. Okay, so first ma'am told that is the period 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. This stone age is also known as Middle Stone Age. Then here mainly used microliths or small tools. Then climatic condition, also it became warm and rainy. Then that also you can write. Then another change happened during this time. They started domesticating animals. So these are the main points about the Mesolithic period. Next we are going to learn about the Neolithic age. Neolithic age is also known as New Stone Age. New Stone Age. This period is also known as New Stone Age. Okay, so the period of Neolithic age 8,000 BCE to 4,000 BCE. 4,000 BCE. 8,000 BCE to 4,000 BCE. And this period humans started settled life. Okay, so that is the change from Mesolithic period to Neolithic period. And tools also became more sophisticated. And what change happened in this period? This period people started settled life. Up to that much time I am told they were hunter gatherers. They moved from one place to another place. They lived in either on caves or they lived either in caves or on the top of tree. Okay, under the tree, like that they lived. So this period what happened? They started a settled life. And their tools also highly sophisticated, means they used polished tools, okay, with fine cutting edges. They used polished stone tools with fine cutting edges. and tools either made with stone or bone. They used stone or bone for making the tools, and during this period they started food production. Okay, food production. Up to previous time I am told they were gatherers, hunting and gathering was the main activity. Now what happened? They started food production. They started a settled life and domestication we studied. Mesolithic period itself started, and the Neolithic people also domesticated animals, variety of animals they also domesticated. So these are the main point about Neolithic age. So Neolithic age, it is also known as New Stone Age. Its period 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. During this period tools became highly sophisticated. Its tools were highly polished and with fine cutting edges. Then ma'am told during this time what they started settled life, and they started cultivation. Okay, so children, these are the main point you have to study about Neolithic age. So children, I think you understood which are the three stone ages and what are the difference of the tools used in both stone ages. Okay, next our topic is about Stone Age arts. Stone Age arts. So children, the rock shelters, ma'am already told you they lived in rock shelters. So wherever the rock shelters which those the early humans they lived have paintings on the wall. So wherever they lived they made paintings on the wall. Okay, so this type of paintings are excavated by the archaeologists. One example, Bhimbedka cave. Bhimbedka cave in Madhya Pradesh, that is an example for these types of cave painting done by the early humans, or it is an example for Stone Age art. Bhimbedka cave painting. Okay, so where is Bhimbedka? Bhimbedka is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Madhya Pradesh, the archaeologist excavated cave painting. Okay, in from the Bhimbedka cave. That is an example for Stone Age art. Okay, here children, many cave paintings excavated by the archaeologist, and this cave is discovered in 1958. This cave is discovered in 1958 by an Indian archaeologist, Dr. V.S. Wakankar. Dr. V.S. Wakankar. V.S. Wakankar, he was discovered the Bhimbedka cave in 1958. Which year? 1958. The archaeologist, Indian archaeologist Dr. V.S. Wakankar, he excavated the cave painting of Madhya Pradesh. That cave painting is from where he excavated Bhimbedka cave in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and these paintings mainly depicted the pictures of animals and birds. Many paintings were excavated. All these paintings mainly depicted the pictures of animals and birds. Animals like lion, horse, bulls, etc. And these all animals mainly they hunted for their subsistence. Okay, they are imagining that these animals are there hunted for their subsistence. Anyway children, this painting they used many natural colors. Natural red, then white pigment, that are the common colors they used in the painting. So which are the common colors they used for painting? Natural red and white pigment, that are the common colors they used for painting. Not only these two colors, they used green and yellow colors also. Green and yellow colors also regularly used. So these are the Stone Age art about these people. Okay, so these people mainly so the people early humans, they wherever they sheltered or the rock shelter they lived, ma'am told, and in that rock shelter on the wall they painted. Okay, so this painting mainly depicted the pictures of birds and animals they hunted for their subsistence. So the archaeologist, Indian archaeologist, ma'am already told you, V.S. Wakankar in 1958, he discovered the cave, Bhimbedka cave. This Bhimbedka cave painting that depicted the picture Stone Age art of early humans. Okay, now everybody take your textbook for doing textual exercise, page number 15. First one, match the following. Humans appear on earth. C. Pleistocene period. Second one, Neolithic age. Humans became food producers. Third one, Upper Paleolithic age. Burins and blades. Fourth one, Homo sapiens. Thinking or wise man. Bhimbedka. Fifth one, Acheulean tools. Next one, fill in the blanks. Hunting and gathering was a way of life in Paleolithic age. Second one, early humans moved in groups to protect themselves from wild animals. Third one, the characteristic tools of the Upper Paleolithic age were dash and dash, burins and blades. Fourth one, dash and dash were two popular methods of making stone tools. Stone on stone, pressure flaking. Next one, Bhimbedka caves are famous for dash paintings. Okay, so these are the main questions that fill in the blanks and match the following that you can do in your textbook itself. Then C section, D section and E section, ma'am will give you questions that you have to write in your notebook. I think this chapter is clear to you. If you have any doubt, ask me. We will meet in the next class.